Okay, so now we have a left-hand variation to the 12-bar blues. We've been playing with our left hand a pattern, a 4-beat pattern where the thumb goes from G to A, back to G, back to A. And then we've been translating that pattern to the F position and the G position. Now the left hand is going to do something a little bit different. Instead of this pattern, it's just a different pattern. There's a lot of different patterns, and after a while you will be able to make up your own patterns. That could work. Here's the first beat of our new pattern. It's the same. The second beat is the same, but we're not going back for beat 3. We're not going back to the G. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go up 1/2 step. What we call a half step is the next note regardless of color. The very next note, up or down, doesn't matter if it's black or white. And here's beat 4. So we're coming back to this one. So we're not coming, in this case, we're not coming back to where we started. So we start here, C, G, C, A, and now a half step up, C, and this is B flat, what we would call B flat, and then we're going to come back down only 1/2 step, the very next note down regardless of color. So there's beat 4. All right, so again, beat 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there's a C position. Now, again, we want to translate this throughout the 12-bar blues for whatever chord it is. So let's move up to our F position, and we start here on F and C. So we're going to do exactly the same thing, the same pattern, but with in the F position. So we do F, C, F, D, and 1/2 step up is now going to be E flat on the top and back to D. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what's that same pattern in the 5 or the G position? Well, here's G and D. Here's where we start, and we go up 1. And now remember, it's a half step. So in this case, the very next note up happens to be another white note. Remember, it's regardless of color. So in this case, this is all going to be white notes, and then we're coming back to here. So we have G and D, G and E, G and F, G and E. All right, so those are our 3 patterns for our new variation. Now, here, if you've done the other variations with the 2 chords in the right hand, if you want to just do 1 chord for now so you can get used to this left hand variation, for some students it takes a little while. For some students, they pick it up pretty well, pretty quickly. It doesn't matter how quickly you do it, but we're going to do these patterns, and with the F, and then with the G. So I'm going to go ahead and do the 2 chords in the right hand. If you want to go back to the 1 chord in the right hand for a while and just concentrate on the new left hand pattern, that's perfectly okay. Later on, you can do both variations in one if you like. So here we go. Notice the new left hand pattern. Say this is the end. So this is a left hand pattern, and it's variation number 2 for the 12-bar blues.